Hello everyone, this is Kayak and C here bringing you a beginner's guide to Rust. If you've just spawned into a server and you're not sure what to do, I'm going to hopefully answer a few of those questions for you. I have been running around for a few minutes here in this server just to save time gathering a few resources here and there. And first things first, if you open up your inventory here by pressing tab, it'll show you what you start off with. Just ignore all the stuff up here for now, I'll get to that in a minute. You first start off with a rock here. It's used for melee. It's also used for gathering your resources to begin with. As soon as you can upgrade this, you'll want to do so. You got 2 bandages in case you take damage or you start bleeding, you want to stop the bleeding. You also start off with a torch here. It lasts for 250 seconds. I have used it for a few seconds here. Just be careful of this if you're on a populated server and there's a lot of people running around. You pull your torch out at night, it's going to attract some unwanted attention from other players, basically. So just be careful of that. First thing you want to do is bring up your rock. You're gonna want to run around here, look for a few resources. You can see a few off here in the distance. Let's go over here to this rock real quick. Hello, buddy. Gather a few resources from this rock. I'll show you what we get for that. So when you're using your rock, it's a little bit slow, and you don't get as much per hit. But as you can see to the right, we're getting stones, metal ore, sulfur ore. And you just keep hitting these things until they disappear. You've gathered all the resources from them that you can, just like that. And also there's a wood pile up here you want to gather some of your basic resources. I'm going to just hit this tree real quick and show you how much you get for that. As you can see, every few hits you get 1 wood, and that's about all you get per hit. So we'll show you how much you get from this wood pile up here. So you see it says hatchet to gather. You can use a hatchet, you can use this rock, you can use a pickaxe. They're all the same to gather the resources. So as you can see, you're getting 7 wood per hit with this rock that you start off with, which isn't too bad as compared to the trying to harvest all your wood from trees. So you just keep hitting this as well until it disappears. You gather all the wood from it that you can. So you want to do this a few times, run around a few of these other resources. You'll just want to gather those up. Another thing you want to start off with here in the beginning is trying to find some animals, because you'll want to gather some food. Because when you start off down here to the bottom right, you got your health, your food, and your rads. Your food usually starts about halfway, so you want to start looking for food pretty soon to keep from because you will get hungry and starve to death. So we'll run over here to this pig. Pigs are pretty slow. It's going to be your first few animals you'll want to kill. So we'll hit him a few times until he dies. You have to just keep following him around. And also note, you cannot hit animals or anything while you're sprinting. So you want to sprint up to him, run for a minute, hit him a couple times until he falls over dead. Just like that right there. So after the animals die, you just keep hitting them like I am doing here. You're gathering cloth, animal fat from pigs, and raw chicken breast, as you see there. All the animals give you raw chicken breast here in the in this game for now, because it's early alpha. So just ignore that. So we want to run back up here because I've already crafted a fireplace or a campfire, and if I can find it again, beside one of these trees, I think it's this one. So you want to craft a fireplace. I'll show you how to do that here. If you pull up your, if you hit tab, you can pull up your inventory, and you don't have your crafting window here. You just come up here to the top 3 tabs. You just click on crafting. Basically, you start off with, you got your armor slots over here. We don't have any armor yet. Your inventory, where all your inventory items go, and your crafting menu over here. So you got your basic survival stuff, your basic crafting gear. This is what you first start off into a server. There's a few things here extra that I found, like a F1 grenade, Kevlar boots. We'll go over that here in a minute. So basically, you want to craft your campfire. You just click on that there. It tells you need 5 wood. Well, I have 863 because I've been running around here. So you want to click craft. It's going to take 10 seconds as it says there. I already have one made, so I'm just going to cancel that. Another thing to note, you do move slow when you're crafting. So if somebody runs up on you, you can click cancel and sprint away from them, or an animal, or whatever it may be. So if you look at the fireplace here, you can see the word use pop up there. If you hold down E to interact with things. You can ignite the fire, or you can open the fire. We're going to open it real quick. As you see, I've cooked a few food here. If you split this up into 3 different sections here, you can excuse me, put those in the bottom down here. You just want to split them up because it cooks faster and it cooks each one at the same time. You start off with 5 wood in here. Place a little bit more in there to so that you don't run out while you're looking for resources. Then again, you press tab to get out of that menu. If you press X while you're looking at it, it'll start your fire for you. It'll cook that for you. If you're on a more populated server, you probably don't want to do this out in the open like I'm doing now. You probably want to be up in the rock somewhere hiding so people can't see you cooking, because the fires will attract people as well. So as you let that cook, you go out, harvest a few more resources from the rocks, the wood piles, animals, whatever you can find. You come back to your fireplace, you want to gather your food out, eat a few. If you put this down on your hotbar here, you click the corresponding number that it's attached to, like that right there. And you can see the bottom right there, my food went up a little bit. I'll push it again here. Now my food is pretty much maxed at 3,000. So you keep doing that until you're full. It'll keep you from starving. And also if you're near a campfire while it's on, your comfort goes up. And it lets you heal faster, keeps you from being cold at night if you don't have any armor on. Yeah, so what we're going to do now, we've went around, gathered our resources. First thing you're going to want to do after you've started cooking your food is make a stone hatchet. So we go up here, bring our crafting menu back up. You got your stone hatchet over here. Click that. It tells you what you need as well. You can make more than one, but for right now, you're just going to make one hatchet. That's all you really need. So you click craft on that. It takes 10 seconds for this as well. We're just going to cancel that because I already have one here. Just going to put that down in my hotbar. I'll show you how much faster this gathers resources. So as compared to this rock right here, you see how slow it hits, like that. Okay, so if I run over here and find another wood pile or a rock that's close by, I'll show you how much quicker, how much more resources you can gather per hit with this stone hatchet. So we'll run across the road over here to this wood pile real quick. Actually, looks like there's somebody already headed that way, so we'll just try to ignore them for now. We don't want to get killed in the middle of the tutorial here. So we'll just run back up here somewhere, and hopefully we can find another resource pile. Probably not, because it looks like he's gonna have gathered all his resources. So I'll go find another resource pile real quick and show you how that works, and I'll get back with you. Okay, so I found a rock over here. I'm just gonna hit it with a hatchet a few times to show you how much faster and how much more resources you get for it. So as compared to that rock, you can tell that you're going to be doing this a lot quicker. You're out in the open a lot less visibility to people, so they can't see you out here. That guy's still running around over here somewhere, so I just want to be careful of him. Just going to run in this direction. I've collected all my food from my my campfire. Just make sure you grab all the extra wood out of there. There's also charcoal on the right hand side of the fire. It's a byproduct of the wood cooking the food. You just want to grab that early on, because you'll be using that to make gunpowder a little bit later. So I'm going to run around here, see if I can find a wood pile to use the hatchet on, to show you how much more resources you get for that per hit as well. So I'll get back with you as soon as I find one of those. I'm pretty sure this guy has already harvested most of the stuff in this area. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright everybody, I'm back here. Found a wood pile here. The guy is over here in the woods still harvesting some stuff. So I'll show you this wood pile real quick. Hopefully he doesn't come up behind me and kill me. So just want to hatchet this. As you can see, you're getting 7 wood steel per hit, but you're doing it a lot faster than you would be with say a rock. Just want to gather this real quick, and gonna go up here and show you how to make a simple little hut for your first shelter, so that you can store your stuff as you're running around, because you don't want to be running around with all this stuff in your inventory. If somebody kills you, you're just gonna lose it. So we're gonna run up here in the rocks somewhere and still steer clear of this bear. And actually there's a structure right there you can see somebody started building. Just want to stay away from that. We'll go over in this direction. I'll find a suitable spot and get back with you, and we'll start building our first shelter. Alright guys, I can see here back again. We're gonna place our shelter in this little area. You want to make sure you your first shelter, you want to get up out of the rocks, up into the rocks, out of the open, so people can't see it as they're running by. Let's show you how to do that real quick. We'll just place it right here in this area somewhere. You saw hit tab, bring up your crafting menu again. We're gonna go over here to the right. Wood shelter is your very basic wood shelter, obviously. So you click on that. We're gonna make that 50 wood. We're gonna craft that real quick, and while that's crafting, I'll go down here and show you. You get also a wood door. We'll get to that in a minute. So once this is crafted, it's going to pop up here in the inventory. You just drag it down to your hotbar. We put on number 5, so we're just going to hit 5, bring that up. That was a weird spot. See if we can get that to come back up again. No, doesn't want to work for us. Alright, so we'll walk around this direction, and right, let's see, we'll put it like this for now. Okay, so you got your wood structure, your wood shack. It's not too safe. I mean, you can take your pickaxe or whatever, you can break this down. Well, this is just temporary, so now I'm just going to show you how to craft a wood door. Right here, you need 30 wood. Click craft. It's going to take a few seconds to craft. It'll pop up in your inventory again. And hopefully that guy doesn't run by here and kill us while we're crafting this. So this is basically going to keep your stuff safe until you can get time to build up a better house. And I'll show you how to do that as well. So you click 5 again. You've got your door. It can only be placed in doorways or on shacks like this. The best way I found to place a door, because sometimes you have a hard time getting it to line up and turn green. If you look at the top of the door sill right here, just about every doorway or you see a metal one or wood, if you put your cursor up here, it's going to pop up green every time. So you just place that down. Any door you place, you're the only person that can open the door and close it. So you get in here, you close it, your body is safe inside unless somebody breaks the shack down. You can also share your doors now. If you hold E down on it, you can see you can open door, unlock, change lock. So if you click this, you can put a passcode in there. I'm not going to do that right now. Put a passcode you can share with your friends. You can share your hut with each other so you don't have to make multiple huts. Next thing you want to do is craft your sleeping bag here. You get that, you can make that from cloth, which you get from killing animals. You need 15 cloth for that. So I'm going to craft one of those real quick. And basically what that does is you craft your sleeping bag, you place it down wherever you want. Place it down here in our shack. If we get killed out in the world, we can respawn at our sleeping bag inside our hut safe. So do that real quick. Place that down. We'll just put that right there. So now anytime we die, we'll respawn in this, and we can regather some supplies and go back out hunting for some more stuff. Next thing you want to do is build a furnace. As you can see right here, we don't have one of the materials. It's called low grade fuel. We need 10 of those. So we go up here, search for low grade fuel. We craft that with animal fat and cloth. So we're going to need 10 of those. If you can click 10 times and you can craft 10 at a time. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Take 10 seconds there. After we get that crafted, we'll craft our furnace here. We'll place it down and show you how that works. So we got our 10 low grade fuel. Click on our furnace and craft it once again. And once it's crafted, we'll place it down and show you how that works. That's how you're going to get you're going to smelt your metal ores and your sulfur ores. That's how you're going to make your weapons and your metal building pieces. So we get that. As you can see, you can't place it on the walls, obviously. You want to wait until it's green. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place it right here in my sleeping bag just to save room, because we're going to put a few storage crates in here as well. So if you hold E down again, you can open that up. drag. I'm just going to drag over this stack of 170 something wood. You put your wood over here. As you can see, it's a little different than the fireplace or the campfire. You put your wood anywhere inside here. You drag over your sulfur ore and your metal ore. There's no need to split these up because it only does one type at a time. So tab again, press E, and it's going to start cooking our sulfur and our metal ore, and you'll see that pop up here in a minute. But in the meantime, if I want to go back out looking for resources, I don't want to carry all that stuff on me. So what I'm going to do is open my crafting up again, and you start off with a wood storage box. You need 30 wood for that, logs. So I'm going to craft one of those, place it down. We're going to store a lot of this stuff in here in case we want to go out and gather some more resources. So we'll just put that over here in this other corner. Can't place here, can't place here. Okay, well it's green, I don't know why it's saying that. Alright, we'll just put it right there then. Okay, so never had that happen before. We want to store all our rest of our stuff in here. Some of this wood. I forgot about this bow here. I'll explain it here in a second. So we want to keep a little bit of wood and some rocks on us because that's the next thing we want to do is craft a hunting bow. Just go down here to weapons. This is all your basic weapons you can craft. First you want to start off with is just a regular hunting bow. Looks like we need our cloth back too. So open up our crafting menu, scroll down here back to our weapons, hunting bow. We need 35 wood and 5 cloth, which we already have. So I've crafted one of these already. I'm just going to show you how that works. Put that on our hotbar, close that, put our cloth back in there. And let's check our furnace real quick. Open it up. As you can see, we're getting charcoal again from the wood byproduct. Sulfur ore turns into sulfur. Metal ore turns into metal fragments. And you'll get, say, 4 per one of these or something like that. You can look it up on the wiki. So you're going to get more than 57 metal fragments. And you can take those metal fragments and turn them into other stuff. We'll show you that here in a minute. So what I'm going to do is, we've crafted our bow. Open up our inventory. You go down to ammo. You can craft arrows. As you can see, that's why we kept a little bit of wood and stones on us, because you're going to need stones and wood to craft your arrows. And for each one of these, for each one here, you're crafting 4 arrows. So for each piece of wood, you're getting one arrow for each piece of wood, basically. So usually what I do, I just craft a few at a time. Craft that. It's going to take 15 seconds as it shows here. When that's done crafting, we're going to go out here. I'll kill something and show you how that works. So after that's crafting, I'll get back with you after I find us a couple of animals or a couple of. Gonna be looking for a bear, so I'm gonna get some leather here. So actually, before we do that, we're gonna take this cloth we already have and show you how to make a piece of armor. Scroll down to armor. As you can see, we got cloth, helmet, vest, pants, and boots. Those are your basic items. As you can see, I found one of these earlier, so I'll explain that later. First thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to craft a vest real quick because it's going to take up most of our cloth and it's going to give us more protection for the vest. We'll craft that and we'll wear that and go out and hunt our animals. Also, you want to be careful. This fire does make a noise, so if people are out running around, they can hear the fire. Not only can they see the fire through the cracks, they can also hear it. So just be careful of where you're placing your shack. So we've got our cloth vest here. Just going to drag it over, drop it onto our chest piece. And right here you can see the effects. So it's telling you just the effects of the chest because that's the only piece we have on right now. As you put more pieces, the numbers will raise or go higher as you get better equipment. So as you can see, we're getting bullet protection, melee protection, extra explosion protection. Is keeping us from being cold at night, as you've seen earlier down here. So now what I'm going to do is go out, look for a couple of animals, kill them, and show you how that works. So I'll find those and get back with you. Alright guys, we're back here. We got our first victim. It's going to be a grizzly bear, looks like over there. So we've got our bow crafted. We Want to go out and hunt some more animals for more food, leather, cloth, whatever we need. So we just bring that up by pressing the hotbar number that it's in. As you can see, there's no crosshair for the bow, so it's going to take a lot of guessing and a lot of getting used to. So you want to practice and get good with it before you go hunting people with it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest at it, but I've kind of got it down a little bit. So as you can see, it's going to be aiming in the middle of your screen, somewhere around in this area. Obviously, so you pull an arrow back. Probably going to be around here somewhere. Yep. Now after you hit him, he's going to start charging you. So you just keep backing off. Aim at him. It's going to take 4 arrow hits to kill the bear. So we'll do that. Now the bear's dead. So same thing with the pig. You're just going to sit here. Just harvest him. Now you can see we're getting blood from this, and see if we get some leather to pop up over there. More blood. Fat. Leather. There we go. 7 leather. Alright, so from bears, you're going to get leather and blood. The blood is used for making health packs. Go ahead and make one of those, or bandages rather. You can make health packs later on. Actually, I guess you only need those for the health packs. Bandages you can use by making just from cloth, so you can make extra one of those if you need them. And I'm just going to go around and kill a few more things and head back to my camp there and show you a few extra things you're going to need in the beginning of your Rust gameplay here. So I'll see you guys here in a few minutes. Alright guys, made it back to my little wood shack here. Now let's check our furnace again. As you can see, we've got a lot more metal ore, or metal fragments, and sulfur. So I'm just going to take this metal real quick. Just leave the sulfur there for now, we're not going to use it yet. Alright, we got our food that we've brought back. We're just going to store it over here for now. Alright, now this leather here is used in a couple of things. You can make leather armor after you find the recipes out in the towns. I'll show you the towns in the next episode. So basically you use it for making leather armor and C4 and a few other things. So what we're going to do now is going to upgrade our weaponry again. So the first thing we're going to need is a crafting bench here, or a workbench as they call it. So you're going to need stones and wood for that. Craft one of those. Might not be able to fit it inside this little shack. We'll see. Might have to put it out front here. So after that's done crafting, well, we're going to make, down here to weapons, we're going to make a metal hatchet. Does a little more damage than the stone hatchet here. Gathers a little bit more resources per hit. So we're going to grab that, and it looks like we can place it right there. So you're going to need a workbench, or yeah, workbench to craft this metal hatchet, or just regular hatchets. And you also need it for a few other things, like you see down here it says requires workbench and whatnot. So we're just going to craft our metal hatchet real quick. Needs 10 metal fragments. We'll let that craft. We're just going to replace our stone hatchet with our regular hatchet. This is going to do more damage for animals, lets you gather resources better, and in case you get one of those guys run up behind you with a rock or something, you can take care of him a little bit better with your metal hatchet here. So we're just going to store this here in case we die. We can always come back, we spawn back here. We already have our hatchet ready to go. And the next thing I'm going to show you is actually I'll probably show that in the next episode, but I think that's pretty much it for now. That'll get you started in your first night of Rust. You get all this stuff going, get your furnace going, get your metal going, craft a few things, storage, a little shack. We're going to upgrade this shack in the next episode, and we'll show you the rad towns, as people like to call them, and how to loot those, and zombies. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and it helps you out. If you have any further questions, just write them down in the comments there, and if you can, leave a like and favorite, and check out the next series, or the next video in this series. It's going to be a little more advanced, show you how to make these better wood wood buildings, basically. How to keep your stuff a little safer than this wood shack. As I said earlier, this wood shack, you can break it with this hatchet if you wanted to, or even this wood door. So your stuff's not safe forever in here. This is just a beginning place to get your stuff going. You can upgrade later. So hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you guys in the next episode.